What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode from Boys to Men. I'm your host, Terry, Mr. King, and I'm here with my co-host,
Cordell.
You always doing the, bro, bring with that enthusiasm like you always do. Do it again.
Cordell, Vaughn, Clay.
There you go. And yo, we got a special guest on today, man. This is a guy that I always looked up to growing up, man. Found out he was my cousin in high school.
Hey.
And we just went from there, and then the relationship just grew. I always come to him for like mentorship, advice. Literally, when I'm stuck in a rut, entrepreneurial style, everywhere to go, this is the man you need to know. Let's go ahead and introduce yourself. My cousin Cordell. I'm Calvin.
Hey, what's up? I'm Calvin.
Man.
Appreciate it, Chris.
Thank you, man. Hey, funny thing, I got two CCs on here. I got Calvin Cottrell and Cordell Clay.
Hey. Double C, no Chanel.
Hey, matter of fact, that was your first little your group thing.
Yeah, C squared.
C squared.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all just don't know, man. My cousin does literally a little bit of everything. Hold up, let me get this background thing freaking right, because it just stopped the
I think that's slideshow.
Yeah, it stopped the slideshow. Man, how you gonna stop my slideshow real quick? That's how you know we live, man. You know you get it live and you get it raw. You get it raw. But man, Calvin, man, go ahead and give them a little info about you, a little breakdown, like background story, a little bit, everything else to, share with the people.
Yeah, for sure. The brief way, I'm Calvin. I'm a man of God, father, entrepreneur, UW graduate. Shout out UW. Yeah, man, just really been on the grind, ever since I was young. I always been entrepreneurial minded, always been, focused on getting it. Had a lot of experiences that kind of pushed me towards where I am today. Hopefully we can get to a couple of those stories and,
yes, sir.
and talk through them, man. Chris, I just want to say, bro, proud of you for taking this on and doing this and going hard with it.
Yes,
keep pushing, bro. Don't stop.
Thank you, cuz. I know, and we went over a little bit of stuff last night that I feel like it's going to be some good gems to start off with, because ain't like my cousin, he pushed me, y'all. Yeah, he pushed me to achieve this. People don't understand. Because I have good ideas sometimes, but I don't follow them through. And he told me, I can get them on the podcast when we get to episode 11.
Number 11.
And look where we're at. We're at 11. So, man, I just want to say thank you for pushing me, because it resonated in the back of my head most majority of the time. So I'm like, all right, keep it going. I got a goal to reach.
Yeah.
I got a goal. But man, where you want to start at, man? Out of one of them topics we came up with.
Shoot. I'll say, man, let's just go and get religion out the way.
Okay, let's do it. Because all right,
because that's the basis of everything.
That is a good one. So, how important is religion in everything you do?
Yeah, so like when it comes to religion,
Facts.
I think, I hear a lot of people say I'm not religious. We coming up in a generation where like a lot of people kind of walking away from different religions.
Facts.
Whether it's Christianity is one of the biggest ones here in America.
Yeah.
But I say everybody is religious. Religion ain't necessarily being a Christian or being a Muslim or atheist or whatever. Like, religion is what you do on a daily basis. It's the activities and tasks that you execute on religiously. You know what I'm saying? Come hell, rain, sleet, snow, fire, it don't matter. Like, you're going to put through to do it. Some of those things put you in bad situations. Some of those things bring you to good situations. You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest things, when it come to it all, because I study a lot. You know what I'm saying? I grew up heavily in the Christian faith. My great granddad and my granddad built the church that I go to every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And one of my biggest goals is to keep that church going. But growing up in that, every Sunday I'm there, from 3 years old to, I still go to this day. And from there, I'm saying, you get indoctrinated into one way of thinking. Yeah. And then as you get older, you kind of start expanding, and start being like, okay, yeah. And one of the biggest things with Christianity, especially in the South, bro, it's like, it has a slave skew to it. Like, it was brought on through slavery to control us in a way that made us be okay with the hell we was living in, which is a lot of the reasons why you got a lot of doctors and things on, do good now so you reach heaven later. But I believe heaven is a mental state. You know what I'm saying? Heaven is a mental state, bro. It is not necessarily when we die. Is what we do now to live in it. You know what I'm saying? You can either do things to be heavenly or do things to be hellish. You know what I'm saying? And in those activities gonna push you to be in different situations that can be bad for you or good for you, and so I study a lot, bro, and so I'm like, all right, let me look at the Bible for the first time with my own eyes versus my mom telling me, my dad telling me, my granddad, like what do I think of it as a man? And when I really start reading it, bro, I'm like, okay, a lot of this is like, you got to understand, like this is human history. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be thinking it's magic. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like, Jesus helped the blind man see. Like, they thinking physical. They thinking somebody had an eye condition and he came and waved his magic hand and now they can see. Yeah. But that's not what it means. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is metaphorical. Yeah. A lot of this stuff is encoded because in order for me to tell you 2,000, 3,000 years from now, hey, this is how you maneuver to reach heaven, I can't say it directly because they gonna take it out. You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna allow it to be said. You know what I'm saying? And so in those different stories, those miracles and things like that, bro, it's like me helping a blind man see, or Jesus helping a blind man see, is more so somebody who in a messed up mental state. You know what I'm saying? A hobo is a good example. Yeah. Everybody think a hobo need a job. Bro, a hobo need a whole lot more than a job before they get a job. Because if they get a job in that mental state, they're not gonna keep it. It don't matter what they do, they gonna mess it up. You know what I'm saying? And so to get them wisdom, to get them love, to get them, words of guidance, to help them clear their mind from what the world has pushed them through, because people go through a lot. I grew up where I didn't have to experience a lot of hell. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to experience traumatic experiences, like real traumas, you know what I'm saying? Like real stuff. Yeah. I'm lucky to not have to have to experience that, but it's people who went through stuff. Yeah. Bro, like that type of stuff mess up people's whole mindsets. You know what I'm saying? They can't see the same. They can't think the same, bro. That moment replays every moment. Or they messed up mentally. And so if somebody can come along and help them get that out so that they can then see the world for what it is again. Yeah. Now they back. Now they was blind, now they can see. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? All of this stuff, bro, like all of this stuff is not what it is like in the physical realm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's really spiritual. It's really spiritual. And just growing up, like as I start researching, as I start figuring out a lot of stuff for myself, I'm like, I do like the Christian religion for what it really is supposed to be. Now, the thing about it is, as I also studied through my history, because I also study a lot of African history, going in school, they not teaching us real African history. Yep. They not teaching us about Mansa Musa. You know what I'm saying? They not teaching about...
Wasn't he the richest man?
The richest man in the world. Mansa Musa, like great uncle, you know what I'm saying, is became king, bro, but he was a slave first. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And like all of that type of stuff, bro. So like and I get on that in kingdom mentality. But in religion, they used it as a way, you know what I'm saying, to convince us of certain things. And one of the biggest stories, bro, is the Portuguese king who befriended an African king. And this African king, they living. He got his land full of people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Millions of people. He got abundance of people. Yeah. Them his resources, them his people. As a king, those are his people. This Portuguese king befriended him and introduced him to Christianity. And as he started to believe in Christianity and accept Christianity, now the Portuguese king used that against him, because 10 commandments say thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not do all these things. So now he believing in that to the point where he not gonna do it. So now this Portuguese king like, all right, hey, go in there and take his people. And they start shipping them out.
Yep.
And the African king like, bro, you taking my people. Like, you gotta stop. He like, nah, I ain't gonna stop. You gonna have to kill me. But he know he ain't gonna kill him because he didn't introduce
them.
He
adapted to it.
You see what I'm saying?
And I was watching the movie about how they took over Hawaii. It was the same thing.
Yes.
They tried to introduce Christianity.
Yes.
And then they made them seem like they were less than, called them savages, this, that, less of a person. And yet, know that Polynesians was like the highest literacy of people. They had higher literacy in all like nations and a group of people in the world at that time. So it's show you like that. What like I'm a Christian, but I see how they use it, and I'm like, this ain't how it's supposed to be. This ain't it. So it's like,
yeah, I really think like if you're a Christian, you should reclaim your Christianity from a lot of people who was using it in ways that's negative. You know what I'm saying? I believe in it. I believe in everything Jesus was trying to do. I think that as I've studied it, I see that humans are lazy, bro. Like humans are lazy. Where if I say, hey, bro, every day you got to go out and do this, and this. Yeah. They gonna start to do it, but then they gonna be like, man, I ain't trying to do this every day. Yeah. But if you doing it, then I can just follow you. I can just be in your name, and then because you doing it, it's good with me. You know that when people be praying like in Jesus' name, like what happened if you prayed and you said in my name, would God still bless you? You know what I'm saying? Is you moving in a way to where God would still bless you, or is you trying to be under some type of guise? Like, bro, growing up, we had a go-kart. Yeah. And it's me, my brothers and my sisters, right? My cousins. Everybody want to ride the go-kart. We had to ask my dad for permission to ride the go-kart. If my brother asked, it's a strong no. It don't matter, because my brother be in school wild and he doing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing his thing.
Hey, but he doing his thing now. Hey,
shout out to him.
Hey,
Hooper.
Hey, playing overseas.
Man, this is the thing about life, bro. As you go from boy to a man, you elevate and you grow. You know what I'm saying? Who you was then ain't who you are now. Yeah. But during that time, like, it wasn't going down. Yeah. If you come ask for the go-kart, nah, you ain't getting it. But if I go ask for the go-kart, you can go ahead. But the reason is because I did what I had to do in school. I did my chores. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything that when he look at me, he like, okay, you a good son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can go play. You can go ride the go-kart.
Go do your thing.
Ain't no different, bro. God is the Father. Yeah. We are all his sons and daughters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so in that, if you living right and doing right, when you ask for it, you will get it. Yeah. And like one of the biggest things, bro, as a concept, you know, I think about like, you know, like acronyms and all that. Like, to me, like God stands for get out of death. You know what I'm saying? Like a way to get out of death. Like it don't mean that. Like a lot of people try to turn God into like a physical human man. You know what I'm saying? But it's a spirit more so than it is a person. You know what I'm saying? To get out of death, it's certain things you got to do. If you go on the 10 Commandments and you go against it, right? If you go out and you kill, you may kill 5 people and get away with it. Cool. But that 6th person coming for your neck, or they brother or they cousin or they auntie, somebody coming for you. So if you do that, it's a great chance you not gonna survive in this world. Like it's just a genetic makeup, bro. If you steal from 5-6 people, you may get away, bro. That 7th person
gonna rob you.
He ain't just gonna rob you. He finna take you out. Like you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all you go down the list. You know, and so that's what a lot of this stuff is, bro. But you sit in church sometimes and you hear these pastors, and they be, you know, he walked on water. Can you believe in it?
No, matter of fact, something recent just happened. You seen the video? That black preacher, he's spitting in his hand and put on them. I was like, bro,
exactly. They wild.
Couldn't be me.
They wild.
Couldn't be me. Hey, I understand he was using it as a teaching subject, but you saw the loogie. He spit a loogie.
I ain't even watch it.
And he rubbed it on this man's face. I was like, yo, I think his name Pastor Todd. Pastor Todd. I was like, Pastor Todd, you tripping?
Yeah.
Because look, like you just broke it down. chasing a blind man to see, just giving them a vision in the right direction.
Exactly.
Not spitting
in his face. That's what I'm saying. These people, bro, the pandemic really put church on notice, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it forced everybody to go home. You couldn't really be in the congregation. A lot of these churches have gotten to the point where they just want to be public speakers.
Yeah.
They just want to stand up on the stage for an hour and shout and holler and say some words that sound good together. But bro, we gotta heal, we gotta grow, we gotta elevate. Like, this the season for it, bro. This the year we take it there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This the year we take it to the next level, and like really get to that point where like all that facade stuff ain't nothing. All that's gone. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking, bro. Like, I'm really like moving with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think this the generation. We the generation where we next up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that you were talking about, you don't like when somebody do this and that, it's your turn now. Yeah. It's your turn to step into that role and be that. Are you gonna do that, or you gonna be like, oh no, I can't? Nah, you gotta step in.
Yeah, because I found out that most Christians, this is the problem I be having with, like, especially like older generations. Like, they will read and they use it all the time against somebody. Mm-hmm. But I was like, but are you applying what you're learning though? Because literally, like, I feel like we're a generation to apply it to our living, apply to our day to day. Like, I get into my grandma and everybody else too. They the main people to be talking behind people back and everything else too. But I'm like, hey, now who are you to judge? Yeah. I was just like, I can do it. I was like, no, cause look, you call yourself a Christian. You say you in the Bible. You can hit me with any scripture you know. But yet, when you come down to applying the certain way, like I told him, I was like, I ain't perfect, because I be trying to apply it, but sometimes I fall back. I'm still in the process of developing. Yeah. But like, I be like, man, you telling me this, that, and the third, and I'm just looking at how you do it. I'm like looking at my son now and my daughters. I'm like, I can't let them be. I can't be the same example my parents or grandparents was to me. Like, I love them for what they made, because for them, that's who I am, and I love them for what they introduced me to. But when you get deeper into the religion part, you're like, all right, because my uncle, he gave me this acronym, because I'm the same like with like God, but like when you look at it, God, the 2/3 of God is go. If you don't get up and move, you're not actually doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, faith without action.
Exactly. So if we're not applying the actions, you can have a kind heart, you can give and everything else too, but are you applying every word you read, or every lesson you learn, everything too? Because like, I think it was like the last episode I did with an MMA fighter that came on here. We were talking about it because you know the story about the sower. So you know they gave the talents. The master gave them the talents, and the one gave 5, one gave 3, the one gave 1. And I broke it down to, I was like, you know, the 2 other ones, they doubled it. The one he just dug it up and buried it. Right? Who had the easier chance to succeed in that whole situation? The one with the 1, because you think about it, he had 1. And they, at the much time that they had to double their 5, they had to double their 3. You could have quadrupled, or like you could 10 times that one at the same time you took them to do that. So really, he looked at it like, oh, you gave me less, so I don't have to really do nothing with it, just give it back to you. Look, you got 1 talent, bro. You can multiply that by 10 and develop that into 10 other things. Yeah. But
for some people, that's all you need. Yeah. That's all you need is 1. You know. Some people got 5 talents. Some people can sing, write, act, all that. Some people may only be a visionary. Yeah. But that's all they need in order to, like you said, double it, triple it, quadruple it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then like focusing on one thing is the best way to go a lot of times. But the scary part about it is you like, this all I got. Right. So if this all I got and I lose this, I can't get nothing else.
That's where that faith come in.
Yeah, gotta have faith. Gotta have faith for sure, man. Yeah. But yeah, bro, like religion just really led me, you know what I'm saying, down the trail, bro. Like, and like I said, I started just researching it because I realized I made A's in school. Oh yeah, bro. School was easy to me, but I started like, bro, these books they giving me
their knowledge.
Yeah, it's their knowledge. It's not our knowledge. It's not legitimately who I am as a black man. Like it's not me. You know what I'm saying? And as I start researching, bro, and I got onto Mansa Musa and that whole story of how the Mali kingdom and empire became to be, and it's a fascinating story, bro. I'm really thinking about doing a scholarship, bro. Any young kid, right, age 5 to 15, 18,
Yeah.
If you write a story about Mansa Musa, bro, 3-page paper, I'll give you $100 because Mansa Musa and the Mali Empire. Right, it's right here on the show. Any kid submit a 3-page article on the Mali Empire and Mansa Musa and that whole story, I'll give you $100 because, bro, like that opened my eyes so much to the world. You know what I'm saying? And just like how all this stuff maneuver, bro. And really a lot of stuff based on how they did it. And so the story start, bro, is like Mansa Musa great uncle, I believe, and I ain't no history buff, so don't quote me on all this. Go do the research on your own and you'll see what I'm saying. But basically his great uncle, bro, was a slave. So, you know, we all talk about slavery and be like slavery bad, but it is. It is bad. No person should be enslaved ever. But sometimes what happened is we look at it like, well, I was a slave, so it make our standard be lower. Like I was just a slave, so it don't matter if I'm only this or that. But nah, bro, it was a slave who became a king, and not just any king, the king of the richest land ever to this date. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no kingdom richer than the Mali Empire, bro. Dang. You see what I'm saying?
So I feel like they stole. That's what they stole. What's that? King Arthur, when he was like the Round Table. That's like so many different stories about how King Arthur, he ended up being like, after his dad died, they sent him off and he lived in the rags and riches and came up and became king.
Yeah.
So I feel like they stole that. That's
it's possible, bro.
Yeah.
And so, bro, with that whole story, bro, like he was a slave, you know what I'm saying? Because back then in Africa, like black people we didn't see each other as, oh, you black, hey, you my brother. Bro, we all black. Everybody black, burnt black, light black, black. You black. You in Africa, you getting burnt up by the sun. If you not getting burnt up by the sun, you dead because like your skin can't handle the sunlight. You know what I'm saying? And so they didn't look at color. They looked at tribes. They looked at dialects and how their cultures was. And that's what kind of separated them. And unfortunately, it made it to where they separated themselves from each other. Like, bro, really, if the Africans back then would have been able to really link, they would have been the first USA. The United States of Africa would have been the first versus the United States of America. Bro, they had all the resources, all the tools. It's just that at that time, humanity didn't see each other as like one enough to where they banded together. And so, bro, like he was a slave, worked his way out of slavery, got his own piece of land, which was Mali. You know what I'm saying? Boom, they in Mali, they started they find gold. Right? Think about you chilling. Somebody come to you like, they like, bro, it's a room back here. Man, there's so much gold, we can't tote it out. Back then, money
was
right. The currency was something that if you did it in paper, it's a possibility it can get lost. You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility that it could like not be able to transition. And so gold was something that was like, it could stand the test of time. If it stormed, if it was a fire, whatever, gold was something that I could give you and the value stays. And so that's what made gold so valuable. The truth about gold, bro, it's enough gold that you can get everybody a room full. Bro, gold is not rare. It's more gold on this earth than we know what to do with. We just ain't tapped into it yet. You see what I'm saying? Shit. But back then, they find this gold. Nobody else really got gold like that. So now they got a commodity that they can then take, and it's alluring. You see gold, you like, oh, cuz got a chain on. It's like your eyes connect with it. Like, that's how gold is. And that, so then they like, all right, bet, we gonna take this gold, and then they start maneuvering, and they built up an empire. You know what I'm saying? Now, this the thing, right? They built the empire. Then he got old, he passed it down to his son. So now this Mansa Musa uncle. Mansa Musa uncle take over. He build it up, but he like, man, I heard about this faraway land with white sand beaches, you know what I'm saying? and just beautiful weather. It's hot over there in Africa. Beautiful weather, trees, the tropics, right? Which was America. Bro, he got the #1 like designers, engineers, all that. And they put together a team and they said, bro, we finna go overseas and try to find this land. You see what I'm saying? And they left. But he told Mansa Musa, like, hey, bro, if I don't make it back, it's yours. You see what I'm saying? He left. A year go by, 2 years go by. Mansa Musa tried to send people to, he like, hey, bro, go find my uncle. I don't care what you got to do. They couldn't go back over there, or if they did make it, they couldn't come back home.
Yeah.
They made it to America. All them, bro, black people, the indigenous people, that was them. They made it. They made it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got there. They just couldn't get back. If they would have made it back and made that link, the whole world would be different right now. So then Mansa Musa took over. Now Mansa Musa, even though he stepped into power where he had a lot of resources, he still took it. He the one who took it to that next level, to where it became the richest land ever. And through that process, bro, like that's when I started to learn, because he was a really strong military, like, general. He was a land conqueror. Oh shit. Meaning that, like, if he sees somewhere he want, he finna go get it. And the strategy that they used, you know what I'm saying, you take the women and the girls and the women, you mate with them and you bring them into our culture. The older men, they not gonna be indoctrinated, so they gotta go.
That sounds so familiar.
The little boys,
yeah,
we gonna put them in our schools. We gonna teach them our language. We gonna teach them our way of living. We gonna teach them our traditions. You see what I'm saying?
So wait, you telling me the way, because all right, you know, they tell you a story like this white people learn from certain people and how to do certain things, and literally the way you explaining it right now making me sound like think. So basically, Mansa Musa, the way he taught the Portuguese king stuff, the same way that they taught in Christianity is the same way how they brought it over here to America, and then they like, oh no. Nah. Cause look, they took us from our land. Yeah. They killed the older men. They raped the women, and then they put the kids in the school and learned.
Yeah, bro. It's the same strategy. Oh, it's a playbook. You know what I'm saying? That's like the that's how you build a area. Like, you gonna have to train people to believe what you believe. Is it reality? That's what I say. And if enough people agree with it, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, and when I started realizing that, I said, dang, I just went through 12 years of indoctrination period into American society that ain't built for me to be a king in the end. It's built for me to be a worker. Yeah. It's built for me to build up their, you know what I'm saying, system. And it is what it is. Like, I ain't sitting here with hate in my heart till I just understand the game. Now that I understand the game, I got to maneuver differently. You know what I'm saying? And just let other people do what they do. But me, I see things differently now. And so I move way differently now. You know? And so with that, bro, like, that's why when they brought us over here, the ones that they did bring over here, the first thing they did was eliminate anybody who had the kingdom mentality. Anybody who had the kingdom mentality, you gotta go. Them the ones who getting beat, killed, put up on trees, mutilated in front of everybody else to say, if you think like this, nah, you out of here. Because you gotta erase all them. Once you erase all them, now you got the people who are malleable. They can be like molded into what you want them to be. And so we are just descendants of that, bro. You know how people be like, it's like a quote, like, you know, bury me with my ancestors who jumped off the ship. Yeah, like, it sound good.
Yeah, with what is it, Black Panther, Killmonger.
It sound good, bro. But if your ancestors jumped off the ship, you wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, you would be dead. Yeah, because your ancestors hold your seed to your existence, and if they jumped off that ship, you ain't survived.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
As far as the kingdom mentality and how you said that they were basically offering people that had that, do you think that still applies to people like
absolutely
when you find like as far as like MLK's assassination? Like, some people have linked it to, you know what I'm saying, government, you know what I'm saying, related stuff. I'm saying, do you think they were offering Malcolm and MLK because they had the kingdom mentality?
Bro, yes, bro. The moment they find out you got the ability to change the minds of people and the hearts of people to maneuver, they gonna attack you with everything you love. Not with what you hate, but what you love. They gonna start infiltrating your family. They gonna infiltrate your place of businesses. They gonna infiltrate your whole community and turn everything against you in order to stop you from completing your goal. You know what I'm saying? Like the kingdom mentality still exists.
Oh yeah.
It's people right now who got it. They not gonna talk about it because it's dangerous. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like MLK, see, everybody talk about the marching in the streets, the peaceful protesting.
He was getting gangster.
They don't understand though, bro. Like the truth of MLK, his real power was that he was on both sides. He had the power to mobilize the people, but also the power to sit down with the president
and talk to you.
Bro, if I got 1 million people, I'm like, bro, listen. You doing this wrong. Yeah. I need you to change this. Yeah. No, I ain't changing that. Hey, bro, they not changing it. We finna go shut this down. Yep. You see what I'm saying?
The boycotts and all this
shut it down. Then he come back, bro. So we not moving until you change it. So now what's up? You see what I'm saying? Bro, hey, that's dangerous power. Yep. That's dangerous power, bro. Any power like that, man, if you got it, stay quiet with it until you got an army that can fight for you, because they coming. You know what I'm saying? It can get real when you got that type of power. Like when you can talk to people in a way where they understand and they like, yeah, I'm with it. Like I'm ready to stand up. I'm ready to be better. And the thing that suck about life, bro, to me, everybody should have the ability to live their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like God say, like, I'll make your name a kingdom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all got that birthright. Yeah. And basically what that mean is you get a swatch of land, you get area, and like the children of Israel. Yeah. Israel was an actual person in the Bible. Israel is a person. The children of Israel are his descendants who multiplied and grow, and that area of Israel is his name became a nation. The nation of Israel. You see what I'm saying? We all have that right. It's enough land for all of us to get it. It's just people don't believe that should happen. You know what I'm saying? And like that's the unfortunate part about it is, you know. But I implore every man to have the kingdom mentality. You know what I'm saying? And the kingdom mentality, you know, like with me, bro, I grew up in an area that's like, it's poverty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the average person where I'm from, making 10 bands a year, 5 bands a year. You know what I'm saying? I do that in like a month, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and that's no like shade or nothing, but like that's just the reality. And you see how expensive stuff getting. Yeah. I used to go to the store, cash out on groceries, $400 on groceries. Man, I'm feeling like a king. Yeah. I spent $400 on groceries. Now, bro, I can see the bottom of the grocery basket. I'm like, bro, what did we buy? Did we really buy groceries? It's so expensive. You see what I'm saying? It's so expensive now. And that's gonna be a whole nother thing, bro. And so when it comes to where I'm from though, like history on my town is legit a town. It's not even a city. Yeah. It's like 600 people there. It's more people in the prison in Century than it is that actually live in Century. You see what I'm saying? Like, but the beauty of Century, bro, like, you know, people talk about Century, say whatever they got to say about it, but Century one of the safest places you can exist. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody gonna mess with you. Nobody gonna try to like be all up in your grill. Like, bro, you living, you doing your thing, you do your thing. Nobody is on you, pressing you. If it's any drama, you see anybody getting shot, what up, bro? It's family disputes more so than it is two people who don't know each other going at it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the beautiful things about where I'm from, bro. But also, you go in Century, but every street got a church. Yeah, what? Bro. It's like it's 600 people in Century. It's like 100 churches. So like every person a church. literally, you go. I drive through on Sundays, bro. Every church got 5 or 6 cars in front of it. You know what I'm saying? But they doing what's needed because it's a safe place. Yeah. But the history of Century is it was named Teaspoon, and Teaspoon was a place where, you know, the slave trade happened. Yeah. People were slaves. A group of them was like, bro, I can't live like this. We finna bounce. Yeah. So they ran through the woods But back then, like if you go to Century, going to Cantonment, Molino, all that, it ain't nothing but pine trees and woods, bro. You get it mixed up in them woods, you can get lost in a way that can't nobody find you.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. They found a spot. Century is like right by the water. We got a lot of water sources, a lot of natural water sources. You know what I'm saying? And they created an area. Now, in order for your area to thrive and you to be able to, you know what I'm saying, survive, you got to find some type of way to provide value to the world. And so the value they provided was they found out how to extract the tar from the pine trees.
Oh, shit.
When they extracted the tar from the pine trees, they would then use it to waterproof boats. The Spanish owned Pensacola. You know what I'm saying? Before everything happened, Pensacola, Cantonment, all them was owned by the Spanish. So the Teaspoon and the Spaniards linked up, and the people from Teaspoon would waterproof their boats. The Spaniards would come to Century, to Teaspoon, and party and have a good time. Teaspoon was a legit thriving black community, bro. Like a legitimately thriving black community. Hotels, school, like, you know what I'm saying, grocery store, like legit, like they built it up for real. Like, and then when the war happened and the Spaniards lost, and then now that was the number one business revenue source. Yeah. That's cut. So now that that's cut, what do you do? And you living in an area where everything around you
is catered to that.
I mean, it's racism, and I'ma kill you if I see you type thing. You know what I'm saying? So they had to like hunker down. The Civil War happened. You know, that period happened, and then from there, a dude named Alger Sullivan came, and they started with the sawmill. Like you see the sawmills, it was a sawmill in Century. And so they built the sawmill. But the thing was, and they renamed the town to Century. It was Teaspoon, they renamed it to Century. Dang. You see what I'm saying? The thing about that though, it was good that the sawmill came because it gave people jobs, but it was bad because it was a level of what's called like indentured servitude. It's like the step under slavery. It's like slavery in disguise. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because you got a job, you can live, but the only income source is that sawmill. So if you don't work for the sawmill, how you get money? They made it where the sawmill opened a grocery store. The sawmill had doctor's offices. The sawmill had everything you needed, so that basically you can just take your check as a credit and then spend it in these places. But if you ain't working there, where you getting money to be able to get these benefits from? You see what I'm saying? And so that made it to where everybody was dependent on the sawmill for their income. But what happened also is during that time, they cut off a swatch of land. You cut off 20, 30 acres. You know what I'm saying? Of land to cut the trees down. Yeah. They'll sell it to somebody up north for pennies on the dollar. Yeah. But they wouldn't give us no opportunity to purchase this land out. So now all this economic growth happening, but we not able to benefit from it. We literally blocked from being able to purchase land in the place where we lived, in the place we created. Yeah. My people created that place, and then somebody came, took it, and was like, nah, you can't. This ain't your land.
This mine.
This mine. And I'm going to sell it to my homeboy up north for $2. But if you want it, it's $2,000. And $2,000 today back then is like $200,000. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much like a meal. Yeah. And so that whole situation happened, and now, you know, I'm growing up in the era of Century that's like a byproduct of all of that happening. Like the sawmill don't exist no more. Nope. You know what I'm saying? But all the land, you know, is owned by other people who we don't necessarily have the ability to purchase because they own it. They not selling it to us. You know what I'm saying? So it just make it to where the town is in a distressed state right now. Like Century is in a distressed state, but the kingdom mentality. Somebody ask you. They can wait. Wait, hold on. Let me decline that. Yeah. But yeah, the kingdom mentality in me. Yeah. The kingdom mentality in me see my town and say, I gotta take it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? I have to be responsible for leading the way and rebuilding it. Bro, we got so many assets, so many resources. If you in a place where the people are good, you straight. But if you in like some of them places in Chicago and all that, where like mentally they just not, they killing each other crazily, they don't believe in each other, they don't see each other as humans, it's hard to maneuver in that.
That's why I want to go to no big city. Yeah, I'm a country boy. I don't like big cities. Especially like Miami, because no offense to people in Miami, but low key, it's just like Sonny off of PD off of Rim of the Titans. He been in the sun too long or something. You thinking crazy or some shit. Oh wait.
Having too much going on, you could get caught up out there.
And literally you can just be wrong place, wrong time. But let's go ahead and talk about the another. I think we hit on that was kingdom mentality a little bit. Let's go. That's a. You also talk about the kind of talk about freeing yourself a little bit. So that really leaves this one topic.
We can go into that next. What was your question?
Go ahead. I was about to say before we switch topics, I was gonna say, as far as developing the kingdom mentality, do you think you have to tap in? As far as like an African American man, you probably have to tap in with your history to start building.
Yes. Learning your history. That's what I'm saying. I give any little kid $100 to go learn that, because the moment you unlock your mind to start to read that and understand that, it's gonna change everything for you. Everything gonna change.
Hey, where can they find the information like that from?
I gotta put it on my website, man. You can go to CalvinCottrell.com. I'll have it up there. All the scholarship information, what you can do. I'll put it up there today.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm too old to apply for the scholarship. I just want to read and like,
bro, go
learn.
I'm about to go research half this stuff.
Bro, exactly. For real.
Because like,
please.
Hey, because literally while you was telling the story, I got goosebumps and chills. I was like, you know how you feel like you seen the movie Moana?
Yeah,
I got kids. So you remember when she like touched that? She would hit the drums next to her whole ancestry history just came in.
Bro. That's exactly
like literally when he was talking about that. I was like,
I'm about to go search up.
My history. I was like, man, they don't fuck up
for
now.
For real. I'm telling you, it's gonna unlock your mindset to a point to like we're going to freeing yourself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I read a quote, and the quote said, "A man who works all day will never be king." No, and it took me a minute to understand that, because in life they teach us that as a man you should work. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get up, you go put in your hard hours,
and then come home.
You a man, but you a man, you a worker. Yeah, but are you a king? Yeah. And the question is, what do you want to stand in your existence on life? Like, do you want to be a worker? If you want to be a worker, go work. But if you want to be a king, you gonna have to set up life in a way where you can be in a place, but you still generating revenue. Because the truth of the matter is, you gonna have to make money some way or another. That's just the way the world go. That's how they didn't set it up, right? My daughter, she needed to get like adenoid surgery, to get some adenoids taken out her throat. Booked the surgery. A day before the surgery, brother, the people call and they like, yeah, we ran your insurance. It's gonna be $5,000 to have this surgery. Now she need this surgery. Yeah. So I could have been like, I ain't got no $5,000. But I'm like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I work, because I put in my efforts, because I maneuver, I knew something like this would come up. Yeah. So when babe, go on do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I tell the wife, go ahead, pay it. We still having the surgery. She need it. Yeah. It ain't no questions about it. Bro, when I was little, I swallowed a penny. I seen on the post, they were like, what's one of the dumbest things you did when you was little? That's one of the, I was like 2 years old, bro. I swallowed a penny, bro. Penny got stuck in my throat. It was in my throat for like 2 days and maybe longer. And the doctors had to go down with a thing and like pull it out. But, before they did the surgery, they came to my dad. They like, yeah, we're going to have to do surgery. It's going to be $25,000 to do this surgery. And my dad could have been like, oh, 25, I ain't got it. So I'm sorry, son. I'm going to have to try to fish this out on my own. But the thing about the penny was, the penny was turning. And the penny was the exact diameter of my throat. So if it would have closed, it would have cut off the airway to my brain immediately. I'd have died in seconds. Yeah. So it ain't no time to think about this. It ain't no deliberation period. It's we got to do this. He like, bro, why you even talking to me about money? You better go get this out. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's a kingdom mentality. Like, it don't matter the obstacle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna come up against obstacles. But to be a king is to overcome all that. Yeah. That's the kingdom mentality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And getting to a point of freedom is making it to where by having that ability, you're not working yourself 100 hours, 200 hours, 300 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be able to do this. And there's people who work 100 hours, you know what I'm saying, a week.
I be seeing that all the time. I be like, bro,
it's too much.
You ain't got no life out there.
You can't be king. How is you taking care of your community? You know what I'm saying? How is you taking care of your church? How you taking care of your family? How you taking care of your responsibilities as a man, as a king, and you working? Sure. You chasing and being forced to be in somebody else's dynamics and set up to prop their stuff up while all your stuff falling. And you know what I'm saying? Because one time I was walking through church, because I'm a hustler, bro. I put in 100 hours easy. Yeah. That's nothing for me. Like, I've been doing that I did that for like 4-5 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, strong, bro. It's nothing. I just got that in me because I seen my dad, my granddad, they all hustlers. They all work, you know what I'm saying, heavily. Yeah. But one time I was in church and I was like talking to my grandma, and you know, she was like kind of asking me, you know, like what I'm doing and stuff like that. And, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, I gotta go back to Texas. I was in Texas at the time. Where she was like, how you gonna take care of the church? How you gonna build if you always gone? She said it so subtly. It wasn't like in a, you know what I'm saying, like she trying to attack me. Is almost like a dang,
a question. Like, more just like a question.
Yeah,
like, make you think.
Yeah, and I was like, man, you right. Like, how am I gonna build this? Because everything around me falling. I'm out here working 100 hours. They not putting no hours into building up my stuff. Yeah. Everything I love falling. Yeah. Everything I love is in despair. Everything I love is crashing. Yeah, I'm over here propping they shit up. Damn. I had to change the whole dynamic of that, bro. Yeah. Now I put in hours for my church. You know what I'm saying? I put in hours for my community. I put in hours for my family. Like, I'm literally clocking hours for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing 100 hours. I'm just not doing 100 hours working. Yeah. But I'm still making money because now I'm setting up plays to where the biggest thing for me now is if I can't make money off of it today and tomorrow, I don't even want to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's something like consulting where you hit me up, you like, man, I need an hour of your time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? $80, $100, I got you. But if it's on some like, hey, I want you to come flip pizzas for my pizza shop, you know what I'm saying? And the only way I can generate money is by the pizzas that I flip. But if I ever go down, if I ever get in a period where I can't flip them pizzas, I'm not going to make no money.
You can't make nothing.
Who am I in this? I'm a worker. I'm a pawn. Yeah. Never be a pawn. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm doing now is like residual incomes. You know what I'm saying? Real estate. Yeah. Bought some land. You know what I'm saying? My granddad, my dad, since my dad was little, they been building houses. You know what I'm saying? He know how to build a house like it's nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we be building houses around town and selling them. You know, we do that type of thing. Rental properties. Yeah. Another like cryptocurrency. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got a mining rig type of computer that like mine the cryptocurrency every day. Like, it's just mine. It's a computer that's making money every day. You know what I'm saying? Cashing out a couple $100 a month. I don't have to do nothing but make sure it's on. It's a little button. I just got to make sure the button on. You know what I'm saying? Where people out here working, you know what I'm saying, 10, 20, 30 hours to make that same money, that just deposited in my bank account. But that frees me. Yeah. And the goal is for that to be at a level where I ain't gotta, like, even right now, bro, like, I'm doing this podcast with you, but on the back end, I still got stuff moving to where money being generated. At this second, at this very moment that we sitting here, I'm generating money. And that's the ultimate key to being free. And then it's just making sure you're not in debt crazy. True. And getting a whole bunch of debts. Once you do that, bro, you free. You know, to me, you know, Juneteenth is Freedom Day. Like, I want a lot of people to be free on Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Like, legitimately free.
I feel you.
Free from having to clock in, free from having to work, free from, you know, you having to miss your child game, having to whatever because work wants you to do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's my biggest thing.
All that's done.
That's the biggest thing with me because I be looking at different stuff. Like I quit jobs like this.
Oh yeah.
And like
Yeah.
when I tell them like, hey man, don't schedule me today. My son got something going on or my daughter got something going on, and you schedule me, I'm telling you I'm not coming in.
Yeah.
I'm like, money, bro. I'm just doing this because it was extra money for me. Mm-hmm. But you think your money more important than my kids? I tell them straight up, fuck you.
Exactly.
And I gotta go.
I gotta go.
He really did. I could attest it.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
I tell them straight up.
That's the key. That's the key, bro, is to like make sure that nothing gets in the way of, you know, because them moments is key. Yeah. Bro, the thing about it is like you got a child, like my little daughter, she poop on herself, I got to clean her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Automatic responsibility. Bro, but during that period from her not pooping on herself to me being old as dirt to where now I'm pooping on myself, it's moments and memories that I gotta build with her to where her love is so strong for me that as I'm in my transition out, because it's twice a child, once an adult. You a child, you an adult, then you back in child state again. She taking care of me, she helping me. That's my greatest investment. That's my namesake, that's my seed, that's my everything, you know what I'm saying? God. If I make sure that she's straight and I don't let nothing get in the way of the moments we create, then you winning, you know what I'm saying? That's the win. You winning.
That's the win.
Yeah.
But back to this relationship, it's like, to be honest, you've been, tell me your age right now.
I'm 30.
You're 30. You've been with this person basically over half your life, or basically half your life.
Kinda, yeah.
Most people in this generation, they don't even be with nobody for like a month.
It's tough out here now. Man, it's different. Y'all, I think I was like one of the last ones of that old generation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because ain't gonna lie, with me right now, it's hard. I'll be out there. I'll be like, I look for that old school shit, but then just be like, I find a new school chick. I'm like,
yeah.
You be seeing, I'm like this. They gotta have 3 random acts of kindness to me before I could actually take them serious and like, okay, we can do something.
Okay.
But like, I knew y'all been together since high school.
Yeah.
And y'all been rocking from then to now, and probably to the day y'all hit the ground.
That's the goal.
So, like, man, that's to me it's seem hard, but some people like you.
I can give some tips on that.
Oh, man.
First off, like I said, bro, the new school is different. You know, I'm just gonna put it out there, bro. It's different, and the truth of the matter is, like, it's more easy for people to connect and get in touch with each other, and so a lot of people feel like they got more options.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But bro, the biggest thing, all I can do is just tell my story on how I did it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, 'cause we had MySpace back then. That was it.
Yeah, that was it. Then we was first on MySpace. Yeah.
If Instagram and YouTube was popping like it was, that's crazy shit we was doing back then. Jake Paul and all the other Paul brothers wouldn't be shit.
Oh yeah, we've been on that long time ago. But yeah, bro, when it comes to relationships, so first thing, bro, I remember one day I was just outside shooting ball in the yard, and I just kind of said like a little prayer, bro, like, man, hey God, give me somebody that's like real, legit, like that like really love me for me, like not on some, oh, he got money, or he got status, or he got none of that. Like, legitimately, if I'm up, she rocking. If I'm down, she rocking, and she picking me up if I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like what I asked for. You know, I'm like, hey, give me a little thing on the back. You know, I like that too. You know what I'm saying? But you know, other than that, man, just give me a beautiful soul. You know what I'm saying? And you give me that, I'll do what I need to do to keep it. You know what I'm saying? And I was, I don't know, I probably like in the 8th grade when I prayed that, bruh. And then probably 7th grade, something like that. And then, you know what I'm saying, life happened. You know, you go through that period growing up. And I had girlfriends and stuff like that. You know, you got the chicks that you just, you know, they just what it is. And then you got them ones you like, I'm kind of serious about this. Bro, one thing I would do, if I kind of had that feeling, I'd be like, all right, let me bring you around my mama.
Oh yeah.
If I bring you around my mama
and she like it,
and she say no, it's a wrap. I don't care how pretty you is. I don't care how good you is. I don't care about none of that. If she said no, it was no. Like, and you really have to listen to your mom, if you got that type of person in your life. Like if you got a legit mom, you know what I'm saying? Like a legit mom that like really like there for you, care for you, really want the best for you.
Yeah.
Bruh, her energy, she gon' like connect with you in a way that where she can feel what's good for you.
Yeah.
And you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta respect that. And that's what I did. I bring a chick around her. She be like, I don't know about that one, Jay. I don't really like her. All right, mine's done. You would never see her again. It's a wrap.
On the point.
On everything. I promise you, it ain't no chick that my mama met and she said no that I kept that type of relationship with in seeking to make this somebody that I want to make my partner in life. You know what I'm saying? Nah, will I play, have fun, do all them things? Yeah, but when it come to like, is this gonna be my wife? Nah, you cut from that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? She said no. Like, and it really, really did help me. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? I went through school and I, saw Kanisha. And at the time, like, bro, it was like a campaign to get us together, bro. Like, I'm talking about her friends was advocating for us to get together, bro. Like, it was like they coming to me between periods, like, you talk to Kanisha? Yeah, I'm like, I know about her, bro, but she not ready. You know what I'm saying? I could just feel some energy from her where, like, Kanisha was like a hothead in high school. Like, she'll cuss you out in a second.
I seen her fight.
Yeah,
throwing hands on like goddamn.
All that, bro. She really was a hothead, but she was going through a lot. House burnt down, so now she displaced. She living, with family here, family there. She come home from school, she don't know where they gonna be. You know what I'm saying? These things I learned after we got together and started knowing each other. But during that time, when I seen her, I was like, I don't need to be in her orbit at this moment.
Yeah, she got stuff
she got to figure out. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, hey, bro, you go do your thing. You figure yourself out. And then when the time right, we gonna do what we need to do. And then, we got to about 11th grade, and then that's when we kind of like start talking and stuff. But when it comes to relationships, bro, a lot of people don't understand, bro. It's phases to a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, and you can't skip the steps. If you skip the steps, you're going to have a broken heart. I'm just going to let you know. And the phases, bro, it's like 4 phases, bro. You got the talking phase.
Yeah.
You got the, all right, we serious phase.
Yeah.
You got the engagement phase. Yeah. And then you got marriage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to go straight to marriage. I love her. I'm going to marry her tomorrow. Nah, bro, it don't work that way, bro. The talking phase going to be 2 to 3 years. Yeah. Y'all may, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I seen her, I knew she was the one. Yeah. But at the same time, I know that life take time for everybody to elevate and grow. And if we really gonna legitimately be together forever, then time is the last thing that should get in the way. Yeah. Because that's unlimited when it comes to this love. You know what I'm saying? So with that, like, you gotta let the talking phase go for like 2 to 3 years. You know, it's like you said, your random acts of kindness and all that. That's where you weeding it down. You figuring it out, bro. Like, is this the person I wanna? Now, the first thing I did do, bro, I said, yeah, I like her. Yeah, we talking. You gotta come meet the mom. Yeah. You gotta meet my mom. That's you know what I'm saying? That's on jump. Yeah. And but her family, bro, was pretty much like the same way, bro. Our family's got a lot of similarities.
Oh, trust me, I know,
bro. On Wednesdays when I was at my mom's house eating spaghetti, she was at her mom's house eating spaghetti. Cause we'll go to visit my mom on a Wednesday. I made spaghetti, get a plate. Yep. We go down to her mom's house. I made spaghetti. We like, God, is y'all talking? I'm talking about this spaghetti, it's chicken, it's fish. All the meals that we would eat on certain days was the same. Bro, like, a lot of our life stacked up together where we had extreme similarities. You know what I'm saying? Yep. The craziest thing too, bro, is my great granddad and her great granddad was like best friends. And we didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's crazy.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like that Hallmark type of love.
I know, right? It is. It's the 1 in a million. I'm lucky. Yeah. I got lucky, bro. Like, I'll just tell you that I ain't do no special whatever. Like, it was just luck for real for me. And then, in that period, we just kind of locked in. After about 2 2 or 3 years of us like being together, we really like was like, yo, we gonna take this for real and make it serious. Moved in together.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people be like, don't be shacking.
Yeah.
Bruh, you don't know a person till you live with them. I promise you don't know them till you live with them.
Yeah.
They can put on all type of facades. They can tell you anything they want to, but you wake up next to that person, you go to sleep next to that person, you have your day-to-day, you gonna see life differently. And you gonna ask yourself, is this what I want to have for myself?
Yeah.
And if the answer yeah, then work towards whatever it take to do it. Open communication. I grew up, my dad's like masculine energy.
Yeah.
And like he like a like a man like like you got like some men that's like a beta.
Yeah.
Or like they woman boss them around and my dad wanted none of that.
Mr. Cottrell.
None of that.
Mr.
You know,
Cottrell.
but my mama fiery now.
Oh, trust me.
But at the same time, he know how to, as a man, communicate with her in a way that's not demeaning, that's not tearing her down, that's not making her being belittled or none of that. But communicating with a woman to get her to go with the play, but invest in it too. You know what I'm saying? And like that's one of the biggest things. Like as a man, how can you get your woman to believe in you? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw the movie Encanto that just came out.
I think yeah,
like that. She had 3 kids and her husband, they was escaping and he got killed. Bruh, she didn't remarry. She put his picture up in the house. Yeah. That's the type of love I want. You know what I'm saying?
And think about
that real love.
I had an ex-girlfriend that something similar like that happened. Like her ex-boyfriend was killed in front of her, and she still loved this dude. Cause look, they really never broke up.
Yeah,
and so it was weird for me because like she said pictures of the dude up with her, and I was like, and she told me the story, and I understood it.
Yeah,
but the problem was like again later on in like the relationship, I started thinking, I was like, man, is this something I can deal with over the time?
Bruh, if I die, the only dude that probably would be able to get her is a dude that love me too. Because I know that my love gonna last way past my existence. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's all about building them memories. That's all about, you know what I'm saying, really being there for each other to the point where like, like I told my wife, I said, look, if in the event of my demise, like if I die and you get to a point where you like, I want to move on, that's cool. If you ever want to change your last name from my last name, understand the benefits of my last name don't go with you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like the everything I built up, my legacy, all that, you pass that down.
Yeah.
Get that to my son when he come, or my daughter, and let them take it. Yeah. You go do what you want. The house, all that, all our resources, all the family resources that we done accumulated. Yeah. You can't bring him up in that. Yeah. You can't bring no other dude up in that. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm verbalizing this because we not gonna live forever.
Hey, I'll hunt a female.
Yeah, I'm in your dreams.
I'll come back like Jason.
Right, I'm on you. What's up?
What you doing in my bed?
I'm on you. For real. But yeah, bro, like that's the key to a lot of this stuff, man. Like I got lucky with when it come to love though. Like I hit the lotto. I'll say that. Like,
hey, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta go.
I ain't even got no tips on like. Only tip I got, bro, introduce them to your mom.
Yeah.
Or somebody you love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they pick up on something, listen to it. Cause love is a dangerous drug, bro. Love is the most dangerous drug. It can skew your vision on everything. Everything. You don't even see the same no more.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that's the thing about love. Yeah. It's double-sided. It can be good, but it can be really bad.
Double-sided sword.
Yeah, and the only way that you're going to be able to get a perspective outside of the interior of it is somebody who know you, love you, and care for you saying, hey, this is what I'm seeing. Because you're not going to see it when you in it. You know what I'm saying?
You're too close to it. Like, you're too close.
Yeah. Yeah. Take it through the stages. Go through the talking phase.
Yeah.
This the talking phase.
Yeah.
Then once you get serious, go through that serious phase. And then once you like, this it, that's the engagement. Yeah. Bro, me and Kanisha been together about 11, 12 years. We only been married for like 2.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? We been together
forever.
Made sure.
Bro, I'm not rushing this. It's a one-time event.
So y'all was in the talking stages for 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, we was like together. It was like that high school love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? High school
that's
love.
where you started.
Yeah. And it's different. When you 24, 25, 30 years old, they be looking at you like, we not talking. But at the same time, you got to be like, listen, if it's real, this time stuff in these titles, that don't matter, bro. That don't matter. It don't mean nothing. Yeah. If you want that title so bad, you not seeking me. You seeking a title. You see what I'm saying? You not seeking me.
I ain't never felt like a girl trying to snap.
Huh? I don't know how long it's been like that.
Oh shit! Don't do me like that.
The live went off.
No, don't close it. Did it go off?
Yeah.
Fuck no! It did that to me last time, but don't worry. I got the videos of the regular videos.
Yeah.
But damn, no. But no, that's the best. Shit. That's that bullshit.
They posted.
I know that's the thing about it. It won't even post. After you go off like that,
it's gone.
Because I did one with Mike Fountain and did the same shit to me.
Yeah, you got to get your
charger.
And I had a charger and I just didn't plug it up.
You got to stream from the cameras.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start doing that too. Start streaming from the cameras. I can do that. I found out how you hook that up.
Bro?
Yeah, but man, dang, cuz you just dropped some nuggets on us today. Hey, this young man right here. Hey, I'm older, I'm about to be 30. He about to be 20 or 21, something soon.
21 in me.
21. So look, this is what the show for, man. Help these other people, man, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm comfortable with myself. Even though if I do find somebody later on, like, that's good too. But let's let you know, hey, I'm good.
Yeah.
But man, that's the whole thing. What this is all about, and basically everything you just touched on was all about. Man, y'all, my cousin got a lot of apps and everything. Hey, man, they all in CalvinContrell.com, right?
Yeah, you can go to CalvinContrell.com, check me out. You can go to jetfuel.tech if you need a website, business consulting, marketing help, anything like that, app development, anything technology related, I can help you out.
Yes,
I'm trying to tap in with that residual income.
Yeah, bro.
Me and my friend, I graduated 2019, and me and my friend had did some research, and that's not stuff they teach you in school.
Nope.
So we it's sad that we literally found out about it senior year, but he was preaching it, and we went out and tried to chase it for a little bit, but I kind of got lost up in these jobs and
keep chasing and take a little bit. You'll be surprised at what a little bit will grow into. You know what I'm saying? If you working, I worked Pizza Hut, bro. I used to work Pizza Hut. I made $5 an hour before tax. This is way back then. So I'm doing $20 a day. You know what I'm saying? Come working part time. You know what I'm saying? But you hey, I'm gonna take 20%, 30% of this and make it a religion, a financial religion. To be rich is a religion. Wealth is a religion. You know what I'm saying? Because every time you get bread, religiously, you're going to take a piece of it and put it in investments. You're going to invest in some stock. You know what I'm saying, bro? Apple. You knew about Apple since you was young. Amazon. You knew about Amazon since you was young. You take a piece of your check and you put it into those things, bro, take off. Bro, I was in Facebook when Facebook first came out. It was $18. Facebook $200 a share now. You know what I'm saying? Cash ain't meant to hold. It's meant to invest and spend. And you have a circular motion with it, an orbit. Everything goes in an orbit. You know what I'm saying? You zoom us out, bro. We spinning. Everything's spinning. Everything's spinning, bro. But and then don't stop.
Yeah, because
don't stop.
I was working it was Jersey Mike's first. And then I got blessed over this past summer before, this is my first, the fall semester of, I guess, 2021 was my first semester, I got an apartment because I was living in dorms at first. So I was going back. I'm from Tallahassee. I was going back home for the summer. But now I got, rent, 11-month lease. I'm staying here for the summer. Ain't no more summer in Tally. So, but I'm saying, I was working, it was Jersey Mike's first, then it was Pepsi over the summer. I was blessed because that was 15. That was kind of nice because I ain't had no rent, so I was stacking it up.
Oh, yeah.
And then, bruh, I came back here and it was it was Culver's, and I think I'm done now. I don't even want to do that shit no more. I literally worked at Culver's for, a month, and it was some bullshit because I ain't ever traveled on Christmas, but I was in Tally because I had somehow got off. I wasn't even supposed to be off for Christmas. And then, then I couldn't leave Christmas night like I had planned to, and I couldn't get back here to Pensacola the day after just because I had it was just some stuff, but they had rules like if you miss the day after a holiday, you automatically fired.
Just dumb stuff.
And I was like, I'm not coming in. Y'all can fire. Like, I'm not finna sell my soul for that.
Yeah,
shit.
bro. Yeah, and then they be, they be paying crumbs compared to what they making off us.
Facts.
So I
shit wasn't even.
I don't have no loyalty to no job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what my people say. They was like, don't have no loyalty.
Hey, because I learned
they don't give a fuck about college kids either.
At all.
Hey, because look, I learned this from a long time ago. Because like, once you do a little network marketing or like do any type of job or like entrepreneurship, it changed your whole perspective about job for real.
Yep.
Because when I was working at the jewelry store, this I'll never forget. Dude tried to find out what motivates me. He's like, oh, money. I'm like, bro, I already learned this tricks, them trades.
Yeah.
When I was doing network marketing, I was like, bro. He's like, oh, it's for you get job. You want to get? And I was like, no, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He's like, so because look, if they find out what drives you, they know how to keep you.
Yep.
And when you say so nonchalant, it's like, hey, bro, you can't gonna read me like I'm reading you, bro. I know what you're like, what you're chasing. You're chasing power. You're chasing this title. I don't give a fuck about this title. I'm gonna do my job, get my money, and I'm gonna go hang out with my kids, and I'm gonna go have fun. He's like, oh, you like money? I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck about money either, because look, I've been where I don't have a job and I can survive.
Right.
So, bro, yeah, you help me out a little bit extra, like I got extra money, but guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Because
at the end of the day, bro, you're not about to control me for doing what is meant for me to do. Yeah. If I feel like it's something I want to, strive for, I'm going for it. Oh, yeah. You're gonna have to you're gonna basically have to kill me in order to just say, oh, bro, you gonna stay here. No. I was like, bro, no, you ain't gonna stop me.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't. Hey, that motivation, bro, it just find what you want to do, setting up a plan. That's the biggest part. It took me a long time to learn planning. When you said the plan and start making moves and making action, it may not happen like as soon as you want.
Long-term plans.
But long-term stuff too.
Yeah, what's the quote? What they say? Like, I think it was like Abraham Lincoln dad gave him a knife to cut down, an axe to cut down a tree, and he spent, the first 6 hours sharpening it. Yeah. Like, that's the key. Like, that's the planning phase. Yeah. Like, you sharpening it, you sharpening your tools, you planning out your vision, you seeing where you want to go. Yeah. Like, you live it before you live it. Yeah. Like, mentally. And then that way, when you get in it, you can maneuver better. If you just kind of running through stuff, freestyle,
emotions,
you may win, you may not, but if you plan it, you got a better chance. You got a way better chance.
Yep, that's on anything in life.
Yeah, on everything, bro. On anything. We be planning all type of stuff. Like, we plan when we gonna have our next kid, when we gonna build our house, when we gonna do these things. Like, sitting down, having them conversations, planning. Bro, one thing with relationships, bro, like, when it comes to like a man, like, women want somebody who can think about the future. Yeah. Like,
where you going?
Yeah. What's the plan? What we doing here? What's the journey we taking? What's the trip we on?
Yeah.
What's the end goal? What does that look like in the end? And if you can sit down and communicate that in a way that's not mean, angry, demeaning, they gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? If they really about it. Like, if they not, then good. Keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm gonna tell my daughter and my son, like, don't rush it. Yeah. I mean, if you feel it, you feel it. It is what it is. But
let it develop.
Let it grow.
It's just like a flow.
Let it become what it need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if it is, it's gonna be that. Yeah. Like, it ain't. If I would have, and sometimes you move too early. Yeah. You can mess it up. If I would have proposed to Kanisha right out the high school. The pressure would have been too big. It would have made it different than what it grew into. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through life, you know what I'm saying, and like really develop before you just jump into something like that.
You can't just dive in that water.
No.
You got to put your toe in first.
Yeah. Just
see what it feels
dip
like.
the pinky toe in first.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be too warm.
Yeah, that'd be too warm. You back up.
Let me change the temperature a little bit. Man, no, the angle that's
come back another day.
Another day, yo.
I think that was a good little nugget right there.
If it's meant to be, it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, man. For closing remarks, all right, I'll give them golden nuggets and everything. What you learned today, what you want to lead the people with. So let's start with I don't know, because you got a lot more knowledge than both of us. So I'm going to let Cordell go first and then go to you, and then I'll hit them with my closing remarks. All right?
I'll say probably it has to do with our talk about the kingdom mentality.
Yeah.
And just niggas got to tap in with they history more. Like,
Yeah.
like just because to find information like that as far as African American history, you really have to go out and search for it. I mean, there's always books, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not learning this nowhere else unless you, even if I were to take, I mean, I don't know how it is because, like, what did you major in here?
Business.
Okay, business. Well, if I were to take, I'm just saying, I don't know how it would be to take like an African American class here at a PWI.
It's not gonna be what it is though.
That's what I'm saying.
It's heavily skewed.
That's what I'm saying.
Against the kingdom mentality.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta really go out.
They still do the slave
seek
mentality.
seek that information.
Seek it on your own.
And just build up the building blocks to have that mentality. So
Yeah.
that's mine.
What about you, Cal?
Yeah. Well,
Leave them with some nuggets or something you want them to really focus on. Or
Biggest takeaways.
Biggest takeaway.
Man,
That was mine.
biggest takeaway, yeah, kingdom mentality. You know, please gain that, tap into that. It's in you.
Yeah.
It may be, you know, you may be afraid, and that can be instinctual. You know what I'm saying? That fear can be instinctual, just because even if you look up 1930s with all the Tulsa bombings, Rosewood, all that was the destruction of the. It's like slavery kind of got out of slavery.
Back to slavery.
We was like building, and then they're like, oh, nah, y'all ain't doing that, bro. Because Tulsa, Oklahoma happened across the whole United States. It wasn't just that one event. You know what I'm saying?
I found out, what was that, Times Square Park. They used to be
bruh.
That used to be a black.
They built the whole. Think about that, bro. They built the whole massive city, the most financially, economically sound city. I won't say sound, but just the biggest financial city in the United States. Yeah. And in the middle of it, the one place where it was black prosperity, they turned it into a park.
Yeah.
Come on, bruh. Come on.
Hey, people don't even know.
They don't be knowing.
People don't even know
They
that.
don't be knowing. So tap into your kingdom mentality. If you trying to get a relationship, take them around your mama or your dad. Bro, I had to play Kanisha dad in basketball.
Oh.
I had to hoop against him. It was a game of 10. After he was like, yeah, I like him. He dapped me up. Yeah. He like, yeah, you legit. You know what I'm saying?
And they big on basketball.
Big on it. Yeah, her dad love.
Punched on that boy.
Yeah, I ain't take it there. But he,
Kyle, my cousin, he left-handed, so he got a cheat code already.
Yeah,
what got us out on
Poskin ball too. You know, back then. So yeah, bro, listen to your elders in your family that really love you when it come to, and that ain't just a relationship you want to have as far as love. That's also friendships too.
Yeah.
Like, let people analyze who you bring around, because they may see something you don't see. Yeah. Free yourself. Yeah. Always strive to free yourself. Juneteenth, let's all free ourselves. Yes, that's the freedom holiday. Be free. I'm talking about free, where you can sit down, cross your hands, and money coming in, and just you said,
deep exhale.
Yep. Ka-ching. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Well,
and yeah.
All right. Well, I'm leaving with my golden nuggets. Don't be scared to take chances. Do your research. Find out your history. Mm-hmm. Also, remember, take your time in anything you do. It's not going to happen overnight. And if it do, great. But take your time, plan it out. Come up with a goal. And just make movements towards that goal. Because, like I said, he started working at $5 an hour at Pizza Hut. Took a little bit of that.
Yep.
And right now, like you said, he make over $10,000 a week.
A month.
A month.
I'm getting to the weekly.
Hey, getting into the weekly.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just.
I was there at one point.
Exactly.
Yeah, I sent you the check.
Exactly. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
It's ebbs and flows, man. Life is like a heartbeat, bro. It go up and down.
Exactly.
So keep that mindset.
So just remember, man, how bad you want it, you just got to put in the effort to go get it.
Same effort.
Straight up.
And once you go get it, continue to piece the people around you that are going to help push you and build you up and build themselves up so we can build a community to have the same mindset, that kingdom mindset.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying 2020 may be the year y'all may hear this, but whenever y'all hear this, from that moment on, y'all need to take action. Don't let nobody hold you back. But nobody tell you you can't do it. You just got to do it. And remember, this is my closing remarks. Always dream big dreams, because small dreams have little magic. And thank y'all for tuning in for this episode from Boys to Men. Peace, love, and happiness. Yes, sir.